Today's Spotlight is brought to you in part by presenting sponsor, Busey Bank. Busey, your dream, our promise. You're watching Spotlight, and today I'm joined by Ken Stragala and Glenn Benke. They're here representing the Naperville Noon Lions Club, so welcome.
Welcome. Thank you.
I'm super happy to have you both here. It's that time of year. And so, Ken, I'm going to start with you. Give our viewers a little bit of information about the history and the mission of the Naperville Noon Lions Club and what your affiliation is with Lions Club International.
Okay. Our club has been in existence since 1948, so about 71 years now. We have 43 members, 14 women, new members coming in this week. We range from 25 to 99.
That's a nice age range. I love it.
The youngest is a medical student, and the three oldest are World War II veterans.
Oh.
So we have a nice range. We meet once a week, social, and we have speakers. And our affiliation with International, which is right down a few communities away in Oak Brook, that's the headquarters. There's roughly 40,000 Lions clubs around the world.
Okay.
And we're the largest service organization, I know that for a fact, of all the service organizations. And we're in every country except where there's a dictator.
Okay. Well, we need to solve that problem too,
So,
right?
Right.
Now, that's amazing. I think that's wonderful to have an organization with such a broad age range. I mean, that's really a critical. There's no age limit to service, so I think that's wonderful. Talk a little bit, Ken, about the services that you offer to the community as the Lions Club.
Well, our main mission is vision, hearing, and diabetes services. And the vast majority of our funds goes for that. We help the kids and their parents at home who are in District 203 and 204 that are at the income level where they qualify for that.
Okay.
And on average, about 300 to 325 people every year get the service from us. In our club, we have 4 optometrists and 1 audiologist, so it makes it easy for us to do it.
It's a nice, I think that's so nice, and I know I've spoken with a couple of your members before that are donating those services and helping bring that along, because it's such a, and you talk about working with the students, it's such an integral part of education, right? If you can't hear, if you can't see as well as you would like to be able to, that's an impediment to your learning.
Right. And with the school districts, their nurses, they know someone can't afford the service, so they can call us up and say, can we step in and help?
Yeah.
And so, and it's not a place where you said, geez, I can't afford to get my kid the services. So there's not a lot of thanks for us. You might not hear about us that way. But we know we're taking care of kids who can't see that board. Yeah. And that it's just so important with how they're going to learn without being able to see. So
yeah, and that's a mission that you've always had, and I mean I think that it's so critical and great that you're doing it.
So that came from Helen Keller.
Yeah. Now say a little more.
What year was Helen Keller?
1925 challenged the Lions to do this. And we took on blindness as one of our primary concerns. And
she asked us to be Knights of the Blind.
Yeah.
Because the club was a social club, a businessman's club. And then it became, that's why sight became a big part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you really moved to that service organization, which we're always so proud to be having in our community. Yeah. Now, one of the key ways that you raise money to support the work that you do, right, is the Naperville Turkey Trot.
Yes.
So that's coming up. So give us a little detail, Glenn.
It's always Thanksgiving morning, 8 o'clock, from Naperville Central High School. You can sign up now. Just go to our website, and it's just terrific. We'll get 7,000 people signing up. How many years have we been doing it? I was in the first race. If anybody's got the results from the first...
22. This will be our 22nd year.
22nd, okay.
We don't have the results from the first one we did.
Oh, were you the winner? So that's
no. My friend had some entries, and he said, "Hey, you gotta go. They're getting nobody signed up." And it was the most beautiful Thanksgiving morning, and the people at I wasn't a member of Lions Club then, and they had 200 people, and they were taking money and just throwing it in a shoebox because it was a beautiful day. Everyone came out to run, and they said, we expected 200, and they had about 350, but we don't have the results. So we're still looking for that one. But it's just a great event, 7,000 people, and you don't have to be there's some great runners in town from the North Central College, to all the high schools. The boys and girls teams are terrific. We get some of those out, but we get all these people just running, maybe walking a 5K. It's just terrific to get people out before the big eating day comes. It's a day of eating and watching football. So
well, absolutely.
get out.
Well, and I think that's, I know a lot of people where it's a family tradition.
Yeah.
They get up, it's dad, it might be grandma, it might be kids. So it's a wonderful way to kick that off and to
Yeah.
raise some money and just come together around the holiday time period, right?
Oh, it's terrific. You see them just streaming in and they're trying to jump and hit the banner. They're dressed up in some costumes. It's just terrific. Belgio's puts on a breakfast. Other people just come there and they're kind of tailgating in the parking lots around there. And all we ask for is, 70 degrees and sunny?
Yeah.
It's never been that way yet.
Let's keep our fingers crossed for
No
that,
ice,
right?
No ice, yeah. We'll settle for no ice.
Okay, I think that's good. Now, that's one fundraiser that you do, but you do other ones, and I think you have a new one that you've just started with, which is called the Pizza Wars. So I'm fascinated and curious to know what that's all about.
So again, we'll be at Naperville Central. And do we know the date?
February 19th, I believe.
All right.
Okay.
Well, and so, but it's local pizza places are going to have some pizza there, so you'll be asked to go around, sample it, and then vote on best crust, best sauce, and so it'll be a competition between who's got what you think is the best overall pizza, or maybe you like this crust or whatever. So it'll be at Naperville Central, which is just terrific.
Wonderful, and all the funds are then going to support the work that you do in
Yeah,
the community.
But
That's
we'll
great.
also be out on the roads Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this coming weekend for Candy Day.
Candy Day.
Okay.
So we're
okay.
out there with our rolls of mince, and
We'll be looking for it, right? Yeah.
well, after you've done that, I'm always pulling out a 5 and giving it to Knights of Columbus, the firemen with the boots, because I've stood out there.
Yes.
And it's-
You know what that's
yeah,
like.
and you know that, hey, everybody gives you a 5, you're going, hey, I got a 5.
Well, that kind of leads me to now, you obviously it's a service organization,
Yeah.
you have volunteers. What kinds of things, other than standing out and collecting money for those kinds of things, what do your volunteers get involved in?
Eyes to the Sky, the Balloon Fest in La, we volunteer for that. St. Baldrick's
Yeah.
head shaving, we volunteer for that. Angelman's Walk, which is a form of autism.
Okay.
We volunteer for that.
So lots of different ways that we
Yeah.
could get involved
Yeah.
with it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And Comfort Toys is another one. Comfort Toys, we provide pillowcases and blankets for the kids at Ronald McDonald House at Edward Hospital.
Okay.
We have volunteers that make these pillowcases and quilts, and we give them to them.
Okay, that's wonderful. Lots of different ways that we can get involved. So as we wrap up, just give me the meeting dates again for when do you meet if I wanted to become a Naperville Noon Lion?
Tuesday at noon, every Tuesday at noon.
Okay, all right,
At
wonderful.
Braconi's.
At Braconi's. All right,
Yeah.
wonderful. Thank you so much.
Okay.
If you would like to register for this year's Turkey Trot or join the Naperville Noon Lions Club, please go and visit their website. We're going to take a quick break, but stay with us. We're coming right back with more Spotlight.